Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are back for another Halloween movie review. And the movie we'll be reviewing today is Halloween H20. And this movie was released on August 5th, 1998. I know, we just keep getting farther and farther from these movies being released in October. Halloween H20 is an amazing movie, and it returns back to form of the original two Halloweens because, of course, we cut out 4, 5, and 6. We just completely forget about it, thank God. And so we just go 1, 2, then H20. A basic summary for this movie, though, is this movie takes place 20 years after the events of Halloween 1 and 2. Because remember, those movies take place on the same night. So it takes place 20 years later, and we follow Laurie. Yep, she is back. Jamie Lee Curtis is back in this movie to play Laurie, and it is fucking amazing. Honestly, though, this movie and Halloween 2018 are pretty similar. Like, I think Halloween 2018 took some stuff from this movie. Like, Laurie is still trying to process what happened back 20 years ago. And also, she likes to drink alcohol just a little bit too much. But hey, I'm not here to judge. It would be a cool video to compare the two movies, but, you know, that's not what this video is. That might be a video for the future. But, like I said, it's been 20 years since the events of the original two Halloweens. Laurie has changed her name. She is a son, and now she is the head mistress of a private school. Of course, on Halloween, Michael comes back with a vengeance looking to kill Laurie, and you know how it goes. We don't need none of those curses, none of those cousins, nieces, great-nephews, nothing crazy like that. Just some good old-fashioned brother-sister murder action. Just nothing crazy. Honestly, before coming into this movie, I have heard the praise, and obviously I've seen it before. It's just, I haven't seen it in a long time, and I forgot how good it was. And I was watching this movie, and I was like, holy shit, this is, like, really good. Like, a really good movie. I liked it a lot. The movie can be very suspenseful at times, and that's something that the Thorn trilogy, or 4, 5, and 6, had a hard time doing, so I'm glad to see that back. The movie also has some cool callbacks to the original two, but I'll get more into that, into the spoiler section. This movie is a lot more gruesome than 1 and 2, and I mean, some of the kills are pretty brutal. It's nothing like Saw level, obviously, but it's like, it can get a little, like, fucked up here and there. And actually, one of my favorite kills happens during this movie, so, again, I'll get more into that later. The acting in this movie is great for the most part, and I believe that the actors are actually, like, these characters. And, of course, you know, I'm obviously going to root for Laurie. How could I not? She's the main girl. She's awesome. How can I not root for her? On the other hand, though, I found Laurie's son, when I said most of the acting, I didn't really like his acting. I thought that he was a little more annoying than I think that he was supposed to be. That's just a personal opinion for me, though. Might be different for you. I just wasn't a big fan of him. He was just, like, super edgy and, like, trying to be different. You know what I mean? Oh, my God. On to Michael's mask. So, this is my only, like, major gripe with this movie, is Michael's mask. So, they go through a bunch of different masks with this movie. I'm not sure why, but they just don't fit the actor's face the way that it should. Like, you know, in most Hollywood movies, it's like the William Shatner mask, and like the eyes, like the face is far enough back where the eyes are like blacked out, so it's just the mask and the black eyes. No, not in this movie. In this movie, you will always see his eyes. I mean, I cannot think of one time in this movie where I did not see his eyes. He's always looking at you with these big fucking bug eyes, and it's not really like a huge problem because you do get used to it, but it's just something that like is there and something that I did not really want to see. And also, one of the worst masks in the whole series, I mean, like, not even one of the worst, it is the worst mask in the whole franchise of Halloween is in this movie, and I will show that off later in the video. But with everything considered and how much of a return to form this movie is and how fun it is, I'm going to rate Halloween H20A 8.5 out of 10. I know, Laurie's son just takes me out of it, and that half point just comes away from Michael's mask. And it's like a huge thing for me. I just hate his mask. Like, if you put the mask in, like, 2018 or Halloween Kills in this movie would be a 9, just because of, like, the mask itself. And the mask in Halloween 2018 is such a good mask. Getting into the spoiler section, now is your time to leave. So if you've never seen this movie, I highly recommend watching it and coming back, because this movie is fucking great. So, come on, go, get out of here, scat. With them gone, let's get right into the good shit. So, obviously, Donald Pleasance has passed away by this point, So he's not in the movie at all. And the nurse from the first movie was supposedly taking care of him in her house, and he'd already passed away. Michael comes back looking for Laurie, and this is the part where one of my favorite kills happens. So it's in the neighbor's house, and it's when the nurse walks in, and she goes over to the boy, and he has the ice hockey skate, like, sticking out of his face. I know it's like a cheap cop-out because it didn't happen. We didn't see it happen. But it's still fucking super cool looking, so why not? That kill's awesome. But, moving on to Laurie, she's just your typical protective mother who's been attacked by a psychopathic brother who tried to kill her and killed all of her friends. She's just doing her thing, And her son is an asshole, because why not? But on the reference back from the original movies, Molly, who is the girlfriend of Laurie's son, is sitting there in class and looks out the window and sees Michael just chilling on campus like, what's up? And she doesn't think one thing of it, and it's like, you know what? It's nothing. Doesn't think anything about it. Now, moving a little further, obviously all the kids have left to go on the camping trip, and then our 4 main kids are back at the campus. And the first victim of Michael is where this mask I was talking about earlier comes into play. So, for some reason, someone either forgot the mask, didn't want to grab the mask, or was just too lazy to go out and get it. Because in this part of the movie, they put the mask on the actor's face with CGI. And I'm going to show it right here. So, yep, it looks bad. It looks really bad. And you will never, ever see the scene the same again, because you will always see the CGI mask, and it will completely take you out of, like, whatever you were in with it. This mask is just horrible, and I hate it so much. But the kills Michael gets here on campus are super cool, and for some reason, one of the most memorable scenes for me is when Laurie's walking around on campus, and Michael's, like, slowly drops down from the thing, and he, like, attacks Laurie. I'm not sure why that's so memorable to me, but, like, that just sticks out to me so much. And, of course, Laurie takes 2 knives and double knives Michael, just pop, 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 stabbing Michael on the chest, and he falls off the balcony, and we think he's dead. But obviously, Laurie's like, I know the fucker ain't dead. He got burned alive in Halloween 2. Some knife to the chest ain't gonna kill him. Throws him in the back of the van, and I really wish this is where the Halloween, like, this timeline ended, because she cuts off Michael's head, or what we think is Michael's head, and I think you can guess what I mean when I said that. So, if they ended it right here, this would have been super fucking cool, because she takes an axe and just cuts off Michael's head. Super cool, super awesome, and I wish that's how it ended, but with obviously us having resurrection after, I think you know that Michael isn't dead. But again, just props to Laurie. That was super awesome and one of the best kills of the movie. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, click that like button and comment what you thought about it. Like, did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Did you like the video? Or did you hate the video? Like, come on, tell me. And if you don't click subscribe, Michael will show up to your house tonight, and he might kill you. He might not. I don't know. But to guarantee your safety, click the big red button down below to make sure you don't die tonight. And with all of that out of the way, let's mark off Halloween H20 on our timeline. All right. Halloween H20 is officially done. So tomorrow, we will be doing Halloween Resurrection, which... Never mind. I'll just get down tomorrow. That movie's something. All right. I hope you have a fan-fucking-tastic day. I will see you tomorrow, and doses.